All right, so Broncos linebacker Aaron Patrick is suing the NFL, the Rams, the Chargers, and ESPN for suffering a knee injury on the sidelines. Now, according to the Athletic, what happened back in Week 6 against the Chargers, he alleges that it was negligence created a dangerous situation on the sidelines that contributed to his injury, and so he wants unspecified damages, lost wages, pain and suffering, and all that good stuff. Now he was going to make a tackle on a punt return, and as the punt returner was making his way to the sidelines, Patrick closed in on his target. His momentum took him out of bounds, and he wanted to avoid contact with the TV crew. And while his left foot was planted on one of the carpets that was covering up the cables, his leg gave out and he tore his ACL. So, what do you all think about this? Is it fair or foul for Aaron Patrick to sue the NFL for their negligence? Because he said SoFi Stadium is $1 billion stadium, yet you got $100 carpets that are supposed to be protecting the players from situations like this. So you think it's fair or foul for him to sue the NFL and the others?
It's foul. I mean, simply because look, we all know in the NFL that there are big, this is a big time production. Okay, fans are watching it all over the world. I mean, it's going worldwide, and there are obstacles on the sidelines. It could be cheerleaders, could be camera people. It could, is heaters, is water coolers, it's other players, it's coaches, it's water boys, you know, referees. All of that is part of the game. So they're standing on the sidelines. Sometimes, referees on the field. Think hell, Steelers the last couple of weeks have had pigeons on the fucking football field. So the bottom line of it is, that there are obstacles that are on the sidelines, and it is, that's just part of the job. You can't be suing the NFL and the Chargers and the Rams and all this other kind of stuff. Injuries are part of the game. We understand that, and these are risks that you take playing football. But to try to sue the NFL about, $100 carpet or how much ever the carpet costs to cover up the wires and everything, at least, I mean, what we're gonna have to do now? Are we gonna have to put up wet floor signs and all that kind of bullshit too on the sidelines so you can see them? I mean, come on. I mean, it's part of the game. I think he's reaching a little bit.
I mean, I agree with Buck, but I just have to throw this in there, man. It's just like, see, all these guys, well, except for Lamar Jackson, pretty much, all these guys got agents, and all their job is to just try to suck as much money as possible. So, in his mind, he probably wasn't even thinking about it originally, because it ain't like the team don't have, I mean, it ain't like us, when you have to do some shit like that, because if you don't, you're gonna be stuck with all the bills and stuff. I mean, they got the best doctors it is, so that's not even that's not even the worry. But I think, somebody on his team just kind of came up with something, and wanted to be like, well, hey man, I wasn't able to get you the exact contract you wanted, but shit, we get this, you ain't gonna worry about the NFL no more. So I think it's one of them kind of things, man, because not stereotyping athletes and stuff like that, but a lot of these guys so focused on playing that trying to finagle something with all these different parties. This kind of hard to believe that they did that. I don't know what his major was in college, so I don't want to stereotype, but I just think that this is just a ricochet, so to speak, of probably people in his ear, probably his agents, stuff like that. They just see an opening for some easy, quick money, probably settle out of court. It'll the NFL gonna make it go away. They ain't gonna let this shit turn to no concussion thing, and now you got ball boys getting millions of dollars from some slips and falls from years ago. They ain't gonna let it turn to that. So it's foul, but in today's dog eat dog world, I guess it's fair, because that's basically what it is.
We'll see what happens. I mean, the NFL provides these players with, excellent medical care from what we understand or what we've been led to believe. So I'm wondering, I don't know if he's still on the team or not, um, and how the union is looking at this or anything, but it's an interesting story and it can open up the door to a lot of things if this
Not
guy gets some type of judgment. Can you
right.
imagine the precedent it was set?
Yeah. Now Tyrod Taylor, his shit legit. Somebody puncture your lung, they supposed to know what they're doing. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
they
with that
trying to
all
kill
day.
Tyrod Taylor.
Right. But I mean, if we getting into, like Buck was saying, if you got to put it down, slip and falls, caution things up, wet floor signs on a damn NFL sideline, man, it's done. Damn. I mean,
Yeah,
wow. We
you're
done
taking
really
away
got to
from
that.
the
Yeah.
we're taking away from the game. I mean, and see the NFL, regardless of whether people believe it or not, I always trip out on some of the people that say that, I watch college football. I don't like the pro game because, it's kneeling for the flag and all that kind of stuff, which, that has nothing to do with the game. I want to see the game. But the bottom line of it is this. It's a trickle down effect. Whatever the pros do, then colleges follow suit. If college follow suit, then high school's going to follow suit.
And
Then high school follow suit.
college players need it more than the pros do.
Yeah, so I mean, we got to really, this could open up a can of worms that none of the, not even Pee Wee League. I mean, think about it. I mean, the college game is really blowing up, especially in the SEC. Now, with the swag, with Dion being there and things of that nature. Man, all the pomp and circumstance and everybody that's coming. You got Snoop Dogg at the games. You got, because of, you got so many celebrities showing up at these college games now. And I mean, it's a lot of pomp and circumstance. The last thing you want is to have a whole bunch. I mean, think about it. If you got a sign saying caution for cables, that's just one more thing you got on the sideline that you're going to trip over. So I just don't want to see this can of worms open because it's going to set a precedent that's going to go across all leagues, NCAA, high school, and all that. I mean, he just, this is a reach. You got good medical doctors and things of that nature. The way they repair these ACLs right now is unprecedented. Hell, we got Andrews down here in Pensacola doing this for these guys, for the pros as well. Getting them straightened out, and some of these guys are coming back the same season that they injured themselves. So, I mean, the doctors are better than ever. Just get your ACL, MCL, PCL, whatever was damaged, get it fixed, and focus on your recovery and get your ass back out there in the football field and stop trying to reach to get money.
Yeah, and another thing too, I always expected like the camera crew to be the ones to sue because they take some pretty vicious shots on the
Oh yeah.
sidelines,
All the time. Unprotected.
So I never thought it would be a player.
Roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. Roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.